If you want to win, you have to decide. The Latin root of the word decide means to cut off. To make a real decision is to cut off all other possibilities. When you decide that success is yours, it is. The quality of your life is a direct reflection of the quality of your decisions. I'm going to tell you a story about the power of a single decision. At its height in 1519, the Aztec Empire covered some 20,000 square kilometers in central and southern Mexico and ruled between 5 and 6 million people. That year, the Spanish conqueror Hernan Cortes arrived with the aim of overthrowing the vast empire. He brought with him just 500 soldiers and 13 horses. Not exactly a large army, or at least not one likely to be feared by what was then the Western Hemisphere's most powerful nation. They were massively outnumbered, and the men were terrified, and Cortes had to take definitive action. So when he and his army landed on the shore, he told his men, "Burn the boats." Cortes said that by burning the boats, they would conquer the Aztec army and gain their fortune. Cortes wanted his men to understand fully that their only option was to win or die. There would be no retreat, no in-between, no backup plan. Their only option was to take the Aztecs' boats home. The message Cortes sent that day was not just intended for his army. After word spread of his definitive actions on the beach, the Aztecs knew that the Spanish were literally fighting for their lives. The Aztecs understood that they would be unable to force the Spanish to retreat because there was nowhere for the invaders to go. On the other hand, with an entire empire behind them, the Aztec forces would always be aware of their own option to retreat. In the face of the Spanish commitment to total victory, the Aztecs themselves would be more inclined to retreat and less inclined to fight hard to hold ground. Cortes' men were totally focused and motivated. They didn't just want to win, they needed to win in order to survive. By 1521, just 2 years later, Cortes and his small army had conquered the Aztecs. So the question for you is this: do I choose success? Are you prepared to burn your boats and give your purpose your total dedication and focus? Get clear about what success means to you. Be very careful here that you are honest about what success looks like ideally, not just what it looks like safely. What would success look like if you knew you couldn't fail? Determine and record why success is a must for you. What will it mean to you and your family when you achieve it? What would it cost you not to achieve it? By being brutally honest in both of these areas, you will create a pull towards your goal and it will drive you away from what you don't want.